and discuss.
You spoke about the treasury, you spoke about money, Tony.
Yes.
2 days ago, story headlines: Imperial Bank.
Oh Lord, yeah.
Imperial Bank.
Terrible.
I mean, goodness. What's going on, Tony?
Okay, the first thing, Jeff, your friend Obama was in town.
Yes.
You know, Barack Obama was smiling a lot, but you know, U.S. presidents, when they smile, you should be worried because still waters run deep. So Obama and President Kenyatta signed an agreement, and I want all Kenyans to listen to me, that tracks every U.S. dollar transaction. So if you are dealing with U.S. dollars and you bank in the dollar system, because all dollars are cleared in America, whether you bank in Kenya, you're given a dollar checkbook, yote, the clearing house in Washington. So if you exceed certain numbers, which I don't want to say on TV,
correct,
then you are monitored. Hii pesa imetoka wapi? And people used to go to funny banks and put here and put there. Now that money is being tracked. And the owners of those monies are being followed. And you know, I won't repeat other banks.
No, don't.
But you know,
don't.
And you know why. Now, so I am just simply saying that is the first thing. The second thing they signed, and the guys in Kenya shillings, beware. Let me now tell you. Tony Gashoka is telling you. If you bank 1 million shillings or more, you're being tracked by the Americans.
Correct.
Kenya accepted to sign an agreement where the US have authority to track any money more than 1 million shillings banked in any bank. And that money is not subject to Kenyan jurisdiction, to U.S. jurisdiction.
So you say some of these banks were laundry houses?
I am saying, I don't want to say that on TV. I don't want to say on TV because when I say you leave me at Milimani, you take a motorbike and you leave me. You say that they have done. I'm just saying that when Obama came, the issue of corruption, fraud, and money laundering became an issue. You can say, Jay. Yes. There's no problem. No. You go. Why do you want me to say? Then you leave me in the court.
So are other banks in trouble, Tony? Are they monitoring?
That is the first thing. The other one, Jeff, which is important, is the interbank rate. You see what happens in the interbank market. Banks borrow overnight to be able to cover their books. But in Kenya, unlike in the international community, when you borrow against a treasury bill, the bank that lends you enhanced security of the treasury bill doesn't get it as an absolute security. What happens is that if that bank goes bankrupt, that treasury bill becomes part of the assets and depositors all demand, including the bank that lent you. But in the US and elsewhere, a bond or a bill, a treasury bond or bill is held by you absolutely until your money comes back. So it's not part of the book of the bank. And that is an amendment that can be done in the management system of the interbank lending. The other issue, obviously, has been regulation has been a problem in Kenya. And many will argue that previous governors have not been as tough as this current governor. And this governor is probably, in his first 100 days, putting his stamp and saying that banks must be regulated properly. So you have Dubai Bank and you have Imperial Bank having seen or caught the eye of the governor and are now in receivership. The question will be, are there other banks?
Right.
And this then sets panic in the public.
Absolutely. People will be withdrawing their money.
And they get into panic. And, but I would say this, it is good to panic than to regret.